The city smiles behind its mask, selling dreams that never last. Every handshake, every grin hides another game within. I've watched fortunes rise and fall, seen the tallest empires crawl, promises dressed sharp in black disappear and never look back. The rain keeps washing neon signs, but never cleans dishonest minds. After all these restless years, nothing sounds the way it appears. Truth doesn't shout, it waits patiently while lies grow. Every promise dressed in gold turns to dust before it grows old. I've already heard every lie, now I simply watch them pass me by. The loudest voices fade away, silence always gets the final say. The bartender pours my usual drink before I even stop to think. Crystal whiskey, neat and slow, like wisdom only age can know. The saxophone begins to cry, soft beneath the midnight sky. Its lonely voice tells no disguise, only melodies that never lie. Dark piano fills the room with velvet notes beneath the moon. Every chord reminds my soul peace begins with self-control. Outside, luxury races toward tomorrow. Inside, I no longer need to chase. Experience changes your ears. You stop listening to words and start watching actions. I've already heard every lie, every perfect alibi, every promise dressed in gold turns to dust before it grows old. I've already heard every lie, now I simply watch them pass me by. The loudest voices fade away, silence always gets the final say. There was a time I'd argue, explain, defend myself. Now I smile, take one slow sip of whiskey and let people reveal exactly who they are. Because deception always expires, truth never does. The rain falls softer now, the jazz record spins its final song. The bartender quietly polishes another glass. I finish the last sip of whiskey, button my midnight black overcoat, light one final cigarette, and step into the sleeping city. Tomorrow, someone else will believe another beautiful lie, but not me. I've heard them all, and that's exactly why silence feels so expensive. Feels so expensive. A black sedan beneath the rain rolls slowly down the empty lane. Diamond lights on polished steel, none of them describe what's real. The city's dressed in borrowed gold, selling dreams already sold. Yet none of it could ever buy the peace behind a quiet mind. The valley opens up the door. I've walked this hallway years before. Every face turns just enough, then quickly looks away. Money can purchase almost anything except the silence inside your soul. The richest man orders whiskey alone. No need for a crowd, he's already home. Every sip is worth far more than everything he's earned before. The richest man orders whiskey alone. His empire lives inside his soul. No diamond shines the way peace does. No fortune buys enough. The bartender pours 12-year-old without a single word being spoke. He knows exactly what I need long before my eyes can read. The saxophone begins to sway, turning midnight into gray. Its lonely voice embraces smoke, like secrets only gentlemen know. Dark piano breathes so low, where restless hearts refuse to go. Every note reminds me why luxury begins inside. Outside, champagne fills expensive rooms. Inside, one glass feels priceless. The wealthiest man isn't the one who owns the city, it's the one who no longer needs its approval. The richest man orders whiskey alone. No need for a crowd, he's already home. Every sip is worth far more than everything he's earned before. The richest man orders whiskey alone. His empire lives inside his soul. No diamond shines the way peace does. No fortune buys enough. I chase success for half my life until success started chasing me. That's when I learned money fills garages, peace fills the man driving home alone without regrets. The jazz club slowly empties. Rain softens against the windows. The bartender places the bottle back on the shelf. I finish the final sip just my tailored black suit. Pick up my fedora, leave a generous tip, and walk into the quiet night. The city believes wealth is measured in numbers. I know better, because the richest man always leaves with the lightest heart. The city bargains every night, trading souls for flashing lights. Famous names and tailored smiles disappear after a while. Gold watches sparkle in the rain, trying hard to hide the pain. Every fortune bought a throne, few men never found a home. I walked away from louder rooms filled with polished cheap perfumes, searching for one honest place where silence knew my face. The older I became, the less I wanted. The less I wanted, the richer I felt. Silence costs more than gold. It's a treasure never sold. Every quiet midnight hour gave me something more than power. Silence costs more than gold, more than stories left untold. The richest men you'll ever meet walk alone on peaceful streets. The bartender slides my glass like another year has passed. A 12-year whiskey, neat and slow, burning softer than I know. The saxophone begins to cry like smoke beneath the velvet sky. Every lonely note reminds some victory stay inside. Dark piano fills the air with melodies beyond compare. Every chord becomes a key, unlocking parts they cannot see. Outside, champagne fills another party. Inside, one quiet drink feels like freedom. Noise wants attention, silence already on. Silence costs more than gold. It's a treasure never sold. Every quiet midnight hour gave me something more than power. Silence costs more than gold, more than stories left untold. The richest men you'll ever meet walk alone on peaceful streets. I collected money, cars, watches, tailored suits, until one rainy night I realized the only thing I truly wanted couldn't be bought. a quiet mind, a steady heart, a life no longer needing applause. That was the day I became wealthy. The jazz club grows silent. The last record slowly comes to an end. Rain traces silver lines across the window. I finish the final sip of whiskey, button my charcoal overcoat, lift my fedora, and leave a generous tip. The city keeps chasing more. I keep walking toward less, because somewhere between the blues, the rain, and another lonely midnight, I discovered silence costs more than gold. Another midnight fills the sky. Neon rivers drifting by. The city's louder than before, but I don't hear it anymore. The same old corner, same old bar, the same familiar vintage car, a tailored suit, a weathered smile. I've walked this road for quite a while. There was a time I chased the crowd, trying hard to make them proud. Now every step I slowly take belongs to me alone. The older I become, the less I explain. Peace needs no audience. Nothing left to prove tonight. I've already won the hardest fight, not against the world outside, but the wars I kept inside. Nothing left to prove tonight. I finally sleep beneath the light. The man I searched for all these years has been standing in the mirror. The bartender pours 18-year-old without a single word being spoke. He smiles the way old friends all do when silence says enough for two. The saxophone begins to cry, soft beneath the velvet sky. Every note reminds my soul that patience has its own reward. The dark piano paints the room like moonlight wrapped in old perfume. Every chord becomes a prayer for the man I used to be. Outside, luxury still races by. Inside, contentment has already arrived. Success didn't change my life, acceptance did. Nothing left to prove tonight. I've already won the hardest fight, not against the world outside, but the wars I kept inside. Nothing left to prove tonight. I finally sleep beneath the light. The man I searched for all these years has been standing in the mirror. even stopped counting what other men possess, because the rarest luxury is waking up without envy. The greatest victory is looking into the mirror and quietly saying, I'm enough. The last jazz record slows to silence. Rain glitters beneath the streetlights. I finish the final sip of whiskey, button my midnight black overcoat, pick up my fedora, leave a generous tip, and walk into the quiet city. Tomorrow, someone else will keep chasing more money, more status, more applause. Tonight, I carry something far more valuable, nothing left to prove. I remember every whispered doubt, every voice that counted me out, every door they closed with pride, thinking I would never rise. They expected anger in my eyes, a broken man beneath the lies. Instead I disappeared from sight and built a better life. The rain still falls on the same old streets, but now it dances beneath my feet. Funny how the storm feels warm when you survived enough. I stopped trying to prove them wrong. I simply started living right. Revenge is living well, a story no one else can tell. Every peaceful night I own is worth more than another throne. The best revenge is living well, no prison built inside myself. They can keep the bitter past, I'm too busy living at last. The bartender pours my favorite drink before I even stop to think. Crystal whiskey, amber fire burns away old dark desires. The saxophone begins to sing like forgiveness wearing wings. Every note drifts through the smoke, healing wounds that never spoke. Dark piano fills the room with melodies beneath the moon. Every chord reminds me this, freedom sounds exactly like this. Outside, the city still competes inside. I've already won. Happiness is louder than revenge. Peace lasts longer than victory. The best revenge is living well, a story no one else can tell. Every peaceful night I own is worth more than another throne. The best revenge is living well, no prison built inside myself. They can keep the bitter past, I'm too busy living at last. One day, you'll realize the people who hurt you stopped thinking about you years ago. So why carry the weight any longer? Let success be quiet, let peace be visible. Let your life become the answer they'll never hear. The jazz club grows silent. The rain softens against the windows. The last cigarette fades into ash. I finish my whiskey, straighten my charcoal suit, adjust my vintage watch, leave a generous tip, and step into the cool midnight air. No anger, no regrets, no unfinished business, only another calm night, belonging to a gentleman who finally learned that the greatest revenge is waking up every morning without needing want it all. Want it all. I used to stop for every light, every headline, every fight, trying hard to earn a place in someone else's endless race. Now the skyline feels the same, different faces, different names. Every tower touches clouds, still searching through another crowd. The rain still paints the avenue like it always used to do. Only one thing really changed: the man who walks beneath it. The world didn't become less beautiful, I simply stopped needing its approval. Nothing impresses me anymore. I've already opened every door. Money, power, fame, and pride couldn't fill the space inside. Nothing impresses me anymore. I found what I was looking for: a quiet heart, a peaceful mind, the rarest wealth a man can find. The bartender pours 18-year whiskey without asking if I'll stay. We've shared enough midnight hours to understand there's nothing left to say. The saxophone begins to breathe like autumn dancing through the leaves. Its lonely melody reminds me some endings become liberty. Dark piano floats through smoke, soft as every promise broken. Every chord embraces time, turning no regrets to wine. Outside, luxury still flashes across wet streets. Inside, one slow sip feels richer than it all. The younger man collected possessions, the older man collects peace. Nothing impresses me anymore. I've already opened every door. Money, power, fame, and pride couldn't fill the space inside. Nothing impresses me anymore. I found what I was looking for: a quiet heart, a peaceful mind, the rarest wealth a man can find. I no longer need to be the richest, the loudest, the smartest, or the most admired, because life has already given me the only title worth keeping, a gentleman who sleeps well at night. Success is temporary, peace never retires. Do the jazz record reaches its final note. The rain has almost disappeared. The first light of dawn quietly touches the city skyline. I finish the last sip of whiskey, place a generous tip beneath the crystal glass, button my midnight black overcoat, pick up my fedora, and walk toward the door. The bartender nods one final time. No words, no farewell, just understanding. The city keeps chasing bigger dreams. I keep walking toward a quieter life, 'cause after everything I've seen, everything I've burned, everything I've lost, I finally understand. Nothing impresses me anymore, and somehow that's exactly what makes life beautiful. Beautiful. The Swiss watch shines beneath the rain. His hands still move, mine don't the same. Years disappeared like cigarette smoke, long before the sunrise broke. I chased tomorrow every day, thinking time would always wait, buying moments with my work, never seen what it was worth. Neon flickers on the glass, another midnight drifting past. The city's running just like me, toward a finish no one sees. Money can replace almost everything except 1 minute already gone. Expensive watches can't buy time back, they only count the things we lack. Every second slips away like yesterday beneath the rain. Expensive watches can't buy time back, no fortune changes yesterday's tracks. The richest man still pays the cost for every hour he ever lost. The bartender pours aged whiskey slow, like an old friend I've always known. Its amber glow reflects the years, filled with victories and hidden tears. The saxophone begins to cry, soft beneath the velvet sky. Every note reminds me now, some clocks measure more than hours. Dark piano fills the room with echoes wrapped in old perfume. Every chord unlocks the door to someone I was before. Outside, luxury fills the boulevard. Inside, memories fill my glass. Youth never leaves years, all at once disappears. One decision at a time. Expensive watches can't buy time back. They only count the things we lack. Every second slips away like yesterday beneath the rain. Expensive watches can't buy time back. No fortune changes yesterday's tracks. The richest man still pays the cost for every hour he ever lost. If I could own every watch ever made, I'd still never buy one more evening with my father, one more dance with the woman who loved me, one more chance to tell myself slow down, because time is the only luxury that leaves without saying goodbye. The jazz club falls silent. The old clock above the bar strikes 4. Rain rolls slowly down the window. I finish the last sip of whiskey, close the lid of my vintage watch, button my charcoal overcoat, and walk into the quiet dawn. The city keeps counting money, I keep counting moments, because after all these years I finally learned the most expensive watch can never buy another minute. Another minute. The city runs on borrowed time, chasing dreams beneath neon signs. Everyone's in such a race, no one notices their pace. I light a cigarette alone, outside a club I've always known. The rain falls soft upon my coat, while silence wraps around my soul. Every traffic light turns green, still I walk like kings have been, because the man who knows his road never needs to hurry home. Time rewards the patient, noise rewards the restless. Old souls never rush, diamonds aren't made overnight. Every scar becomes a compass, leading through the longest nights. Old souls never rush, they let silence build their trust. Every slow and steady step leaves a legacy instead. The bartender pours aged bourbon slow, watching blue cigarette smoke drift beneath the amber light, like ghosts dancing through the night. The saxophone begins to breathe, with melodies both proud and weak. Every lonely velvet note carries stories never told. Dark piano fills the room, like moonlight wrapped in old perfume. Every chord reminds my heart peace was always the finest art outside. Luxury rushes past inside. Contentment never moves too fast. The strongest oak didn't grow in one season either. Did I? Old souls never rush. Diamonds aren't made overnight. Every scar becomes a compass leading through the longest nights. Old souls never rush. They let silence build their trust. Every slow and steady step leaves a legacy. Instead, I stopped running from failure. Stopped running toward approval now. Now I simply walk at my own pace. Because clocks measure hours, but wisdom measures moments. And gentlemen know the difference. The jazz record reaches its final groove. Rain gently kisses the empty boulevard. The bartender extinguishes the last candle. I finish my bourbon, adjust my vintage watch, button my charcoal overcoat, and quietly step into the sleeping city. Someone speeds past, trying to catch tomorrow. I smile and continue walking, because after all these years, I've learned the finest things in life never arrive in a hurry. In a hurry. Every empty chair I pass, still remember someone's laugh, someone's dream, someone's goodbye, someone's final lullaby. In this old forgotten bar, every table wears its scars. Some were left by broken hearts, others by ambitious starts. I chose the corner by the rain, where silence softly knows my name. The chair across from mine still waits for someone who came too late. The room looks empty, but memories never leave. Every empty chair has a story. Every shadow keeps the glory. Someone loved and someone cried. Someone left without goodbye. goodbye. Every empty chair has a name. Though time forgets, they're not the same. The quiet hearts who once sat there still breathe inside the midnight air. The bartender wipes the glass like another lifetime passed. He glances toward the window frame, remembering familiar names. The saxophone begins to sigh, slow as smoke beneath the sky. Every note becomes a ghost, visiting the ones we miss the most. Dark piano softly flows where only lonely gentlemen go. Its velvet chords embrace the night, turning sorrow into light. Outside, neon lights reflect in puddles inside. Old memories still order another drink. Time removes the people, but never the places they touched. Every empty chair has a story. Every shadow keeps the glory. Someone loved and someone cried. Someone left without goodbye. Every empty chair has a name. Though time forgets, they're not the same. The quiet hearts who once sat there still breathe inside the midnight air. One day, someone else will sit where I am now, order the same whiskey, listen to the same blues, look out at the same rain, never knowing another gentleman spent years learning how to forgive himself right here. The final jazz record slows into silence. Rain whispers against the old windows. The bartender turns off the last amber light. I finish the final sip of whiskey, place a folded bill beneath the crystal glass, pick up my fedora and quietly stand. For a moment I look back at the empty chair. Tomorrow someone new will sit there, but tonight it still remembers me. Because every empty chair keeps a story long after the man has gone. When the city closes eyes, I finally removed my disguise. No applause beneath the rain, only lessons carved by pain. Street lights shimmered on the ground like treasures never meant to be found. Every puddle held a face of every man I used to chase. I learned more beneath the moon than I ever did at noon, because darkness tells the truth when the daylight hides it well. The night never judged my failures, it simply turned them into wisdom. The night taught me everything, how to lose and how to win, how to carry silent scars without blaming who we are. The night taught me everything, every ending, every beginning. Now the darkness feels like home, because I never walk alone. The bartender poured another drink before I even had to think. The amber whiskey caught the flame like old victories without a name. The saxophone began to breathe, a lonely hymn beneath the streets. Every note dissolved my pride, leaving only truth inside. Dark piano kissed the air with melodies beyond compare. Each chord whispered soft and low. The strongest rivers always flow. Outside, luxury filled the skyline. Inside, contentment filled my soul. The world taught me how to compete. The night taught me how to live. The night taught me everything, how to lose and how to win, how to carry silent scars, oh, without blaming who we are. The night taught me everything, every ending, every beginning. Now the darkness feels like home, because I never walk alone. It taught me that revenge is heavy, forgiveness travels light. It taught me that money can buy a mansion, but never a peaceful mind. It taught me that every gentleman must first survive his own silence before he earns his confidence. 4:30 in the morning, the rain has finally stopped. The neon lights fade into the first blue light of dawn. I finish the last sip of whiskey, slip on my black leather gloves, button my charcoal overcoat, and quietly leave the jazz bar. The city is waking, but my journey has already happened, because everything worth knowing was taught to me by the night. By the night. Another midnight fills the sky. Neon rivers drifting by. The city's louder than before, but I don't hear it anymore. The same old corner, same old bar, the same familiar vintage car. A tailored suit, a weathered smile. I've walked this road for quite a while. There was a time I chased the crowd, trying hard to make them proud. Now every step I slowly take belongs to me alone. The older I become, the less I explain. Peace needs no audience. Nothing left to prove tonight. I've already won the hardest fight. Not against the world outside, but the wars I kept inside. Nothing left to prove tonight. I finally sleep beneath the light. The man I searched for all these years has been standing in the mirror. The bartender pours 18-year-old without a single word being spoke. He smiles the way old friends all do when silence says enough for two. The saxophone begins to cry, soft beneath the velvet sky. Every note reminds my soul that patience has its own reward. Dark piano paints the room like moonlight wrapped in old perfume. Every chord becomes a prayer for the man I used to be. Outside luxury still races by. Inside contentment has already arrived. Success didn't change my life, acceptance did. Nothing left to prove tonight. I've already won the hardest fight. Not against the world outside, but the wars I kept inside. Nothing left to prove tonight. I finally sleep beneath the light. The man I searched for all these years has been standing in the mirror. I stopped comparing, stopped competing, stopped counting what other men possess, because the rarest luxury is waking up without envy. The greatest victory is looking into the mirror and quietly saying, I'm enough. The last jazz record slows to silence. Rain glitters beneath the streetlights. I finish the final sip of whiskey, button my midnight black overcoat, pick up my fedora, leave a generous tip, and walk into the quiet city. Tomorrow, someone else will keep chasing more money, more status, more applause. Tonight I carry something far more valuable. Nothing left to prove. The city smiles behind its mask, selling dreams that never last. Every handshake, every grin hides another game within. I've watched fortunes rise and fall, seen the tallest empires crawl, promises dressed sharp in black disappear and never look back. The rain keeps washing neon signs, but never cleans dishonest minds. After all these restless years, nothing sounds the way it appears. Truth doesn't shout, it waits patiently while lies grow louder. I've already heard every lie, every perfect alibi, every promise dressed in gold turns to dust before it grows old. I've already heard every lie, now I simply watch them pass me by. The loudest voices fade away, silence always gets the final say. The bartender pours my usual drink before I even stop to think. Crystal whiskey, neat and slow, like wisdom only age can know. The saxophone begins to cry, soft beneath the midnight sky. Its lonely voice tells no disguise, only melodies that never lie. Dark piano fills the room with velvet notes beneath the moon. Every chord reminds my soul peace begins with self-control. Outside, luxury races toward tomorrow. Inside, I no longer need to chase. Experience changes your ears. You stop listening to words and start watching actions. I've already heard every lie, every perfect alibi, every promise dressed in gold turns to dust before it grows old. I've already heard every lie, now I simply watch them pass me by. The loudest voices fade away, silence always gets the final say. There was a time I'd argue, explain, defend myself. Now I smile, take one slow sip of whiskey and let people reveal exactly who they are. Because deception always expires, truth never does. The rain falls softer now, the jazz record spins its final song. The bartender quietly polishes another glass. I finish the last sip of whiskey, button my midnight black overcoat, light one final cigarette, and step into the sleeping city. Tomorrow, someone else will believe another beautiful lie, but not me. I've heard them all, and that's exactly why silence feels so expensive.